Hey, y'all doing? This is Preacher Man R&B, and this is another Arrow Views Thursdays. This week is season 4, episode 8. What happened on this week's episode is the Arrow Flash crossover for the Arrow episode. And what happens is we find out that more about Hawk Girl and Hawk Man, and we get some flashbacks to when they was in Egypt. And what's happening is they're having this affair, and there's a rule where royalty and priest can't be together, and it's punishable by death. So Vandal Savage finds them after they've been with each other, and he kills them. And what we find out at the middle of the episode, that he kills them with the inf metal blade that's made out of these meteorites. And they, after Hawk Girl has these visions, they find a way to beat Vandal Savage, and they do this. Well, what happens is Oliver and them are making a plan to do this, and they're planning to make these gloves. And before this happens, Oliver goes to see his ex-girlfriend, and he gets a hair sample of William's hair and finds out that William's his son, and it got him all out of whack. He gets his head messed up. He's not focusing. So what happens is they go to meet with Vandal Savage, and he tells them to give Hawk Girl and Hawk Man up, or everybody in Central City and Star City will die. So they go to do this, and they make it look like they're going to give them up. Well, they really don't, and they're going to fight, and Kendra tries to sprout out her wings, and it's not working. And then Barry gets the rod, and the gauntlets ain't working. And they're trying to get Vandal Savage, and Vandal Savage gets the rod back and blows up everybody and kills everybody. And Flash runs faster than the explosion, and goes back in time. Well, he tells Oliver what happened, and Oliver wants to change to make it not happen. So they come up with a new plan. Oliver gets Cisco to talk to Kendra, and Cisco gets Kendra to learn more about her past, and this is when she has some flashbacks, and now she's able to control her powers. Well, what happens is she finds out about the inf metal, so Barry goes to the museum and gets the inf metal meteorite and brings it back, and they lace these gauntlets with this inf metal. That way they can grab the rod and it will work. So they do this, and Barry tells Oliver that he's a father and not to let this mess up the plans like last time, because last time it got to Oliver's head and everybody died because of it. Well, this time Oliver lets Team Arrow come with him, because the first time he didn't. Well, this time he does, and everybody's up against Vandal Savage. And they go through it again, and this time they're able to get the rod, and the gauntlets work, and they're able to kill Vandal Savage and disintegrate him. Well, after this, Hawk Girl and Hawk Man go to their city, the city where they used to live at, because they're going to go start saving people and be heroes. Well, after this, Oliver goes to see his ex-girlfriend, and she lets him see his son, but the only way he can see his son is if he don't tell nobody that it's his son, and if he tells William that he's a friend of his mother's. So Oliver spends time with his son, and he's going to go back and visit his son to have his son in his life. And at the very end of the episode, Michael Merlin gets the ashes of Vandal Savage and puts them in this urn. And it looks like Michael Merlin is going to reincarnate Vandal Savage. Maybe he'll put his ashes into the Lazarus pit. We'll find out about that in the next episode. My questions for y'all is, what do y'all think is going to happen with William and Oliver, and do you ever think William will know that Oliver's his father? As always, Preacher Man R&B signing out. Guys, you do. Jesus awesome. See y'all next time.